Hello again. After an 11-3 aggregate win in the quarter-final of this year's Europa Conference League, today we face Anderlecht in the semi-final. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. Hello and welcome to episode 14 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games, as mentioned, against Anderlecht. Two legs, the first leg away from home, second leg at home in the Europa Conference League semi-final. What's been happening since you were last with us, though? That is the question. It's been a bit of a mixed bag, really. We have managed to beat Chelsea by 3-1 goals from Kane, Lo Celso and Ben Davies. His first goal for us. But as you will see, once again, we're not able to get past Liverpool. And for the first time since we lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter-final at Anfield, we lost to them again at Anfield by 3-0. Seems to be a scratched record, does it not? How does that leave us in the Premier League? Well, I can tell you, we're not doing too badly. We've played 33 games. We have 77 points, still top of the pile, second place, but having played 34 games, one game more than us. Liverpool on 75 points. Then comes Manchester City on 75 points. Obviously not such good goal difference. And then MUFC are in fourth place, having played the same amount of games as us, on 70 points. But of course, they are 7 points behind us. And I think with 5 games to play, 4 games for Liverpool, it's all going to happen in the next couple of games as to how this one pans out. I think if we can win this game in hand so that it balances out, we'll be 5 points in front of them. It's a little bit of a cushion. It would have been nice if we'd actually got a draw as a bare minimum against Liverpool. That would have really opened up some little gap. But that's where it is. We'll just have to see how that progresses in time. On the transfer market side of things, it's still not showing on here because he's not due to come in just yet. Let's go back one. We have, of course, called Kasper Karlwitz. He's coming in on the 1st of July, but also coming in on the 1st of July now he's coming in on the 30th of June. Actually, we've paid 37.5 million for Christian Romero, on loan, of course, from Atalanta, but he's coming to join us full time, which is good news. And didn't have enough money in the pot, as it were, but passed it on to the board, got the board to sort it out, and they organised it, which was very kind of them. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to tell you at this point in time other than we're going to have our first game against Anderlecht in the Europa Conference League semi-final, first leg. And the first leg against Anderlecht, Castells, Reguilón, Sanchez, Saul and Emerson Royal in our defensive line. Dembele and Holzberg in midfield. Son, Lo Celso and Lucas Moura in front of them. Kane up front. Galini, Davis, Winks, Ali, Tanganga, Skip, Bergwijn, Doherty, Paisold, McKindy, Dyer and Lasala are all on the bench. Been looking to see where the final's being held, but I can't work it out how to find it. So I've not been able to work that one out. Just to say also that Anderlecht are being managed by Vincent Kompany. And also the other thing to mention is if we manage to get past this, we will face either Olympique Lyonnais or Rennes in the final of this competition. So it's all to play for. We'll go through and come back with the first half. And the teams are on the pitch. Anderlecht having just lost one of their last 5 games. Same as us, basically. I wonder if it was Liverpool that they played. I don't think so. So the teams are out and are ready to play here in Anderlecht as we get the game underway. Nothing doing in the early stages of this one. We have a highlight. Free kick from Sewell just inside our half to Reguilón. Reguilón to Holzberg. Lo Celso doubles back. Holzberg to Kane. Kane looking for Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura just putting it wide of the upright. And we can drop a little bit of encouragement. And Lucas Moura is injured. We'll bring Steven Bergwijn on for him. Now, is Bergwijn better as an inverted winger? So, an early change, 20 minutes in, a forced change as it is. Bergwijn is on for Lucas Moura. He was injured, hopefully not too dramatic. And Olympic Lyonnais have gone up, one up by Dembele. After 27 minutes. We're fast approaching half time and 2 minutes of injury time at half time. Nothing doing in the first half. It's a pretty balanced match. I'm not quite sure why we've got all this this screen up here. It would be good to see match stats. There we go, match stats, that's what we're looking for. We've had 10 shots, 3 on target there, 4 and 2. 56% of possession, so we're okay. Average rating slightly higher than theirs, and our XG is as well. We need to keep pushing, looking for that goal in the second half. As Anderlecht get the second half underway, Zirkzee gets us going, and I'm not sure what the referee was trying to get involved with the game there. Through ball to Kiyomi Henry, but he's been tackled by Hodgberg, doing a grand job there in defence. Emerson Royal, Hodgberg, Emerson Royal keeping it very tight at the back there. Bergwijn, Lo Celso to Bergwijn. Bergwijn fires it forward looking for Kane, and Kane not equal. Casteels makes a dive at that one. Zirkzee lurking. Sewell, Dembele, and Dembele back to Casteels, who fires it forward again looking for Kane. Kane's not got underneath it. That either works or it doesn't work, and they come on an attack again. Son could have had that, and Son does cut it out eventually, out for a corner, and that's the end of that. Obviously the corner came to nothing. We have a throw-in on this near side. Reguilón throws it forward. Quite sure who he was looking for. Didn't find him, whoever it was. Hodgberg, Lo Celso trying to put them under a bit of pressure. They've had to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, and it's fired forward. Casteels will tidy that one up without too much problem. What's he going to do now? So we need a nice build-up. Sanchez, Dembele, Reguilón, Lo Celso. This is a bit more like it. Son. Try to get around Kindermans. He's inside the area now. Son on his own, and he's let that one go. Not use Son's usual aplomb. Right, let's encourage the team. I guess a 0-0 draw would be acceptable, but that was cut out by Sanchez just as well because he was away. Son's in here. Can he score? No, he's cut it back, and Dembele was floored. Now, the question is, was he floored by a player that's already been booked? It's going to go for a penalty review anyway, and it is awarded as a penalty. Kane to take this penalty. I have seen him miss recently, but he doesn't miss this time, and we go 1 up. His 32nd goal of the season. Emerson Royal with the throw in to Lo Celso. Bergwijn cuts inside. Hojbjerg. Dembele. Hojbjerg picked up a yellow card now as well. Bergwijn. Hojbjerg. Dembele. Forward for Kane. Kane holds it up for Lo Celso, who... And a second yellow for Harwood Bells. He's going to get sent off. Wasn't really doing. He lost the ball there. And... I'm not sure he didn't trip over his feet, to be fair. Dembele scored a second now for Olympique Lyonnais from the penalty spot after 45 or a minute into added on time in that first half. Thinking about dropping some praise, but actually we'll leave it for the moment because I have dropped some praise just recently when we've got ourselves back in the game, and it's backfired on me, so so I'm reluctant to use it in this situation. They are down to 10 men, mind you. With 73 minutes on the clock, let's have a look and see what's doing. Everybody's performing reasonably well. Lo Celso's starting to get tired, and it might be Dele Alli coming on for him. Let's bring Dele Alli on in that space. We'll leave it at that for the moment. One change. We can make up to 5 in this competition, but only in 3. We can only have 3 breaks in play, so we have to make sure we do a couple in one change. Right, 81 minutes. I think it may be as well. We're going to drop a bit of praise, and it may be as well to look at do our usual trick. Hojbjerg, he's going to go back into defensive midfield. Ali will drop into that midfield role there, becoming a ball winning midfielder. Hojbjerg goes into defence. Right, who else needs change? Hojbjerg is actually tired. And got the yellow card. So Harry Winks, I think, is the replacement for him. That's 3 of our changes. And we can make 2 more on our next visit to the bench. Kane with a free kick now. Ooh, try to curl that one in from distance, but didn't do it. And Van Kronberg launches that ball forward. Emerson Royal underneath it to Dele Alli. Bergwijn back to Dele Alli. Flicks one over the top for Bergwijn. He's into the penalty area, fires it in. It's come off the defender. The goalkeeper, I'm not sure, got to it. And it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Reguilón throws it into Son. Back to Bergwijn. And Bergwijn puts it away through the goalkeeper's arms, I think. Fine strike. It was. We go 2 up. And must have 1 foot in the final. Bergwijn hit it first time. Goalkeeper just didn't really get to it. A lot of power in that. Right, final changes. Niklas Süle is tired. And do we bring on... No, we don't. We'll leave Niklas Süle there. Ndombele for Oliver Skipp. Says we can't make any more substitutes. Made 3, and I'm sure we're allowed to make 5. 5 from 12. Maybe that's because we've had 3 breaks in play. I thought because we had an injury that wasn't going to count, but I think that is the case. Which is really annoying. So we'll just have to defend this one out. Free kick given in our favour. Kane in that shooting range again. Can he convert this one? He has. 33rd goal of the season, 2nd of the game. And 3-0 we take back to the Tottenham Stadium in London for the second leg. He's curled that nicely over the goal, over the wall. And in the back of the net it goes. Well done, lads. That was a good win. Kane, very happy with your performance. Son, better second half. Lucas Moura, unfortunate. Dembele, he improved second half as well. You did well out there. Who else? Reguilón did well out there. Sanchez, happy with performance. Süle and Emerson Royal, happy with your performances. And of course Casteels. Also Dele Alli and Bergwijn. So that's wrapped that one up. 3-0 we take to the second leg, which is the home game. Lucas Moura is injured. He's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. We'll miss the second leg, a pulled calf muscle, which very disappointing. Kane fitness is a concern. You wouldn't have thought so, would you? We'll rest him. Lucas Moura will miss Europa Cup semi-final through injury. How big a blow is Lucas Moura? Positive approach. Unfortunately, someone's just got the opportunity to impress, indeed. And that's what they will have to do. Right, without any more to do, let's go through to the second leg. And second leg of the Europa League game. And this is the team that we are putting out. Casteels, Reguilón, Sanchez, Süle, Emerson Royal, Dembele and Hojbjerg, Son, Lo Celso, Bergwijn and Kane. And on the bench, Gollini, Dyer, Winks, Ali, Doherty, Skipp, Davis, Dorrington, Paisold, Lasala, Tanganga and Clark. That is the team that is going to face Anderlecht in this second leg of the Europa Conference League. And as we have a quick look at the teams before the start of the game, as you'll see, we won 4 of the last 5. That loss against Liverpool Anderlecht have lost 2 of their last 5, one of those against us, and lost their last 2 matches as well. 3-0 aggregate score after the first leg away at Anderlecht. So it's all to play for tonight. Olympique Lyonnais and Rennes playing in the 2 French sides playing in the... and we've got a goal early doors. I think the referee has come and probably ruled it out, actually. It's a goal review. And it is a goal. It's a goal. Nicolas Soul, the scorer. I'm not quite sure what was at question there, but it is a goal, and we go 4-0 up. Early doors. Lo Celso with the corner, and Nicolas Soul gets his 2nd of the game, 15th of the season, and we're 2-0 up on the night. This time 13 minutes on the clock, and Nicolas Soul this time peeled off and headed it in the direction of the far corner, and we are 2-0 up. Olympique Lyonnais and Rennes, as I said, 2 French sides that we look to be playing one of them in the final. Who it will be, we don't know as yet. Bergwijn, Holsberg to Soul. Soul to Lo Celso. Holsberg gets out forward to Son. Son has had to push wide. He's got it into Kane. Kane's just side-footed that into the net. He's 34th of the season. 23 minutes gone. 3-0 on the night. 6-0 on aggregate. I think you can say we may well be going to the Europa Conference League final, boys and girls. And I won't say it's easy, but it's easy. Lovely side foot from Kane there. As you'll see, we are actually pushing them really hard here. 61% possession against 39%. Holsberg with a free kick. That's come off the... Well, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if that come off the crossbar or it was headed over the top anyway. Well clear, and Olympique Lyonnais got in front. Dembele after a penalty after 24 minutes, and then Lemoine has equalised after 40 minutes. So it's 1-1 currently there. They were all square after the first leg. So at the moment it's all square. Lo Celso with a free kick now. He's in range. Loves them from here. He's missed the target today, though. Never mind. We're not reliant on that. And as I say, at the moment, it's duck and duck in the other game that we're looking at. So half-time comes. Nicolas Soul, 2 goals from corners, 3-0 at half-time. I think we're in the box seat. No changes at half-time. Kane kicks us off for the second half. Dembele on the ball. Son. As we look to increase our lead. 3-0 on the night. 6-0 on aggregate. Sanchez and Dembele. Dembele, Sanchez. Soul. Emerson Royal. Bergwijn. Bergwijn on the ball to Holsberg. Holsberg tries to get that through. Emerson Royal not running through, and has given that away. Gomez has started the build-up for this one. Anderlecht with probably, from a highlight perspective, most time on the ball so far. Sanchez getting that one through to Dembele. Son, Dembele, Reguilón, all the way back to Castells in the goal. Soul to Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal, Holsberg. Holsberg looking for Kane. It was too heavy. And the goalkeeper fires it forward. Debal now. He's through Dalavax. And that's come to nothing. A bit of a strange highlight. Emerson Royal. He's losing out on that far side tonight. He's not quite his normal self. He's been suspended, of course, in the Premier League. We'll get the result from the Burnley game for you after this. Henry Versailles Tries to get the ball forward to De Bruyne misses the right upright and could have actually got one back for them. Made it look a little bit more pretty as we head down to the hour mark. And Olympique Lyonnais have gone 2-1 up in their game. Acure the scorer. And it looks like Rennes have also had a player sent off. Traoré got a red after 59 minutes. So not only are they a goal down, Rennes, they are also a player down. Gomez with the corner for Anderlecht. Headed away by Reguilón. Cut out by Bergwijn, but only as far as Williams. Headed away by Reguilón. Son gone out to meet him. And that's a goal kick. We have a corner now. Lo Celso with the corner. Can Saul get his third of the night? No, it's hit the crossbar. The goalkeeper saved it. I'm not sure. Dembele gets it away. But again, it's a VAR review. Question is of an offside there, I'm thinking. But we've got that one as well. So whatever happened, it was Saul headed it. I think it was the goalkeeper, but it come back off. Dembele putting it away. Thank you very much. And they've made a change now. Musonda for Debao. 4-0 on the night. 7-0 on aggregate. I think if they've made a change, let's just go and see what that change is. In fact, they made 3 changes. Do we need to shore ourselves up here? Just to maybe that's why they've got back in it. Midfield right, weaker foot, and we'll go for tackling. And midfield left, we'll do the same with him. Weaker foot, and we'll go for tackling. Albeit 2 of the players that have come off haven't really done that. I think what we'll do then, we'll take that down. Oh, hang on. No. Just take the tackling off those. Keep them on the wide thing. That player there. We'll go with that for the minute and see what happens. I think we could probably take Kane off because we have got down to Emerson Royal, Hodgberg, Saul. We don't really need him to do the job. Lo Celso, Holzberg, Bergwijn, through to Kane. Oh, lost the ball, got it back. Through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's gone out wide. He's going to have to come back. Let's cut it back to Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal crosses it in deep, but nobody there. But the ball cleared only as far as Reguilón. Sanchez to Holzberg. Holzberg looking for space. Dembele, Kane, Son. Son has a shot from distance. This time roared it over the top. Right, it's time to have a look at that. We're 67 minutes in. Kane we can rest. Need him for the Premier League just to finish off. The only person that's underperforming is Reguilón, would you believe, of all people. Right, Harry Kane then. Who's going to come on to replace him? Could bring Dele Alli on. We could move Son up there and Dele Alli out to the left side for now. Let's do a tactical. Let's move it around a bit. Right, Kane for Dele Alli, and then we'll move Dele Alli for Son. For now, Son prefers. He's quite happy in that position. Dele Alli doesn't mind the inside forward as well, so that's what we will do. Just that one change for the minute. Holzberg with a free kick just inside the D. And a goal. Holzberg scores his 8th of the season. 5-0, 8-0 on aggregate. All done. I think you can say we're safely through to the final. I'm still not sure where the final is, to be fair. Over the top of the thing. Goalkeeper couldn't really see it until the last minute, and then it was just basically too late. Right, we're going to drop a bit of praise. We're going to change the tactics a little bit. Sewell could come off. Eric Dyer looks like the person to come on for him. Who else? We get one more try after this. Regillion. Bring Ben Davies on for him. I think we can have 5 substitutions in this, but only on 3 goes. Pump Fist, go out and make a difference. Make me proud. Sewell with the free kick to Holsberg, or Bergwijn to Holsberg. Lo Celso looks for Dembele. Dembele. Lo Celso. Holsberg. Emerson Royal. Son. Through to Lo Celso, who's tried to wheedle his way through. Couldn't. Emerson Royal ends up with the ball from Bergwijn and fires it way over the top. Emerson Royal, that ball given away to Holsberg. Emerson Royal sorting it out. Dele Alli, his first highlighted touch. Lo Celso, Dembele, Son, Dele Alli holding the ball up. Looks for Ben Davies. Oh, just wide, looking for that upright. And could have tucked it down the inside of him, but didn't. Right, final changes then. As we get 77 minutes on the clock, we may well do our usual trick. Holsberg is going to drop back into that defensive midfield role. Lo Celso. Lo Celso. Can play in there. I'll play him as a ball-winning midfielder on support. Right, we can give Son a rest. Move Dele Alli up that front there, and then what we'll do is, if we bring Dele Alli for Son, Son for Jack Clark, and we have the ability to make one other change, and I'm thinking Emerson Royal, and bring on Tanganga. Or do we bring on Matt Doherty? Matt Doherty had a good run. We'll bring Doherty. That's our 5 changes made. And Matt Doherty and Jack Clark both complacent, which isn't good news. Drop a bit more praise. They fire the ball down. Doherty tidies up in defence. Dyer. Holsberg. Lo Celso. Bergwijn. Bergwijn holds the ball up. Tries to get round his man. He does. He's gone on a bit of a windy run. Can't find a way through. Not got the pace. Lo Celso. Holsberg. Doherty, who's come forward. Clark puts it wide of the post, when really that should have hit the target. Never mind. Right, we are now going to cautious, because we don't need to have any more heroics. Oh, interesting. Olympique Lyonnais have leveled things up a little bit, in as much as they've had a player sent off as well. It's 1 player off from each side. But the interesting bit here is Olympique Lyonnais still 2-1 up as we go into injury time. We're all finished here. 5-0 on the night. 8-0 on aggregate. We are through to the final of the Europa Conference League for this season. We'll find out where the final is very, very shortly. 22 shots, 8 on target against. They're 6 and 3, 3.20 XG, 0.25 for them. They were poor in the end, weren't they? But we've managed to do it. So, outstretched arms. Congratulations, lad. You've all dreamt of playing in the final. Now you're going to be doing it. I'm delighted for you all. Well done. Right, I think we've got a full house of greens, actually, pretty much. Certainly from players left on the pitch. So we'll deal with the 8s first. The 8s first. Nicholas Sewell will deal with separately. I'm going to count Castiles in there. outstretched arms. Very happy with your performance tonight. And then we'll do the sevens. Coming round with the sevens. Outstretched arms. You did well out there. Regillion. Thought you did well, just needed a bit of a break towards the end. Right, the one, Nicholas Sewell, outstretched arms. You were excellent tonight, well done. I think that epitomises what it is. Everybody been thanked. Eric Dyer, come on, he shored up. I think we need to do an outstretched. You did well out there, because he definitely came on and did a good job. Davis and Dele Alli playing their part, I guess, but not really a thank you for them. That's how it ended up. Olympique Lyonnais, in the end. Well, I'm thinking actually Rennes must have had I thought it was 1-1 after half time. After the first leg, or was it 2-2? Might have been 2-2 actually. After the first leg, 2-1 to Olympique Lyonnais in the second leg. 4-3 win on aggregate. We will be playing Olympique Lyonnais in the final. But where is that final? I'm desperate to find out now. First leg win proved successful foundation. Yes, it did. And it's the Air Albania Stadium for the final following an 8-0 aggregate win. Certainly look back at some great things, wins along the way. Indeed, we have, and we will play Olympique Lyonnais on the 25th of May, 20 days from now, on that one. So a special edition of this particular series coming for you on that one. Let's just check. So it will be the final episode of the series by the looks of it down here. We'll be back for the Norwich and Brighton games, 2 away games back-to-back in the Premier League to see whether we can secure the Premier League win. See how we go. But just to recap the Sandwich game that you didn't see in this particular one, it was a 2-0 win against Burnley. Goals from Lo Celso and Song before half-time pretty much assured us of that win. And how does that leave us? Well, having one game in hand over both Manchester City and Liverpool, we are 2 points in front of Manchester City, 5 points in front of Liverpool now. That if we can win that game in hand, we will be 5 points in front of Manchester City, and to my reckoning, something like 8 points in front of Liverpool. They're not going to catch us, I don't think. There are 3 games to play, 9 points available to all of us once that game in hand is played. Manchester United, or MUFC as it is in this game, they're 10 points behind us. I think they're out of the reckoning now. In fact, they can still get 12 points, same as us. But even so, so it's in our hands. I may well record each game and come back in the next episode with the game. So I don't know. The next episode will actually pan out somehow or other when I think we could secure the title for the Premier League. Hopefully 2 bits of silverware in the final final episodes of this particular series, Premier League, and also a Champions a Europa Conference League win as well. Right, that's it pretty much for today's episode. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and if you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series. New series has been released and is up and running. If you haven't seen it yet, go back, look for the playlist from the bottom to the top. New other series will be coming up very, very soon once we get ourselves organised. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs, again, currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, you need to follow me at Just Offside 2. So follow me on Twitter at Just Offside 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and that you'll look forward to seeing the next episode, which is a final games in the Premier League, episode 15. It's out on Friday. Until then, goodbye.